things we discovered was that it's more efficient to just handwrite the data and more accurate because, as we said before in some of the previous posts, the device is very sensitive, so it will actually measure false reps, such as when you rack the bar, it'll measure it as a rep, or when you put the weight down, it'll measure it as a rep. So for us, it was just quicker, easier, more accurate to just handwrite the data that was coming off in real time from the app. So we created this log chart, and just using Google Documents and Google Forms, I'm able to easily and quickly upload it at the end of the night. And then I have my formulas pre-done in Excel, so when the data enters, the calculations are automatically made, and then I can go over to the back end of our website and my athletes can see their session data. So what we've done is we've created some efficiency scores for each of the metrics that we wanted to assess. And then we've also provided the raw data because some athletes want to see rep by rep what happened, how it changed, just to get a better understanding, which in turn will actually help them. The thing that we have to be aware of is that it's not only the individual's efficiency, but it's also my efficiency at managing multiple individuals in a group session. We discovered efficiency actually went up when there were fewer athletes in the session, which kind of makes sense. So that reflects on me and my management, and not just player efficiency. So sometimes it's the quality of reps, and that does play a factor, but sometimes it's also my management. So our goal this week is to try and get, this session had 6 athletes, this session had 2 athletes. We're going to try and get the bigger group session efficiency higher. And one of the ways we're going to do that is by implementing a rolling schedule. So we're going to have them come in 15-minute waves. That way we can break apart the athletes into more specific groups. And that will allow me to manage load and recovery time much more, quote unquote, efficiently. The next thing we're going to do is create a new equation that weights the power output with an RPE score, and that RPE score is going to reflect other training parameters that might affect fatigue, such as practice the previous night, recovery, nutrition, all of those things. So the goals for this week for our velocity-based training equation are going to be to improve our efficiency score, which means both player and coach have to improve efficiency parameters. The second goal for the week is going to be to implement our new RPE weighted efficiency score, and that might give us a better understanding of perhaps other variables that are not controlled within the session that do impact the session outcome. And finally, to affect behavioral change so that we can better manage our efficiency, we're going to come up with a player preparedness score. The score chart will take into consideration sleep, nutrition, practice fatigue, recovery, did they take care of themselves after practice, so how prepared were they? Obviously they're going to have to answer those questions before the session because they might be inclined to say maybe I wasn't very prepared if they didn't get the results that they wanted. For nutrition on the preparedness chart, that means that you ate potatoes but not potato juice. Who knows what that is?